Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Today is July 14th, and here's the injury report. Actually, before I get to the injury report, don't forget to tune in at 6 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time, for the live weekly energy report, where I go deep into what's going on for the rest of the week. It's going to be an intense week, guys. Straight up. I mean, it's been intense, but it's going to keep going, okay? Because actually, today we're in day number 2 of the sun being opposed to Jupiter and Pluto. Now, this is going to be really going on for the next 2 weeks or so, coming into the new moon in Cancer. But we want to really take a look at and realize what's going on in our environment, our reality. How are we approaching life? This is going to bring a flashlight because Pluto and Jupiter are still conjunct. All right, they're only about a degree apart, and they're shedding a flashlight on what behaviors, what personality traits, what patterns in our behavior are keeping us from what we really want. If we have some kind of self-destructive behavior pattern, if we're in a toxic relationship, if we're making bad decisions in business, if we have some kind of addiction or some kind of self-limiting, victimizing, wounded child belief system, this is going to be thrown right in our face, and the universe is going to be asking you, hey, what does it make you feel like we have going on? Now, this could go, in a much different direction. You'd be like, all right, well, here's your prize. This is, a lot of big, great things coming to you. A lot of clearing, a lot of purging, a lot of, no bullshit. Like, this is what's way deep down there. It's time to excavate. It's time to bring it out, bring it up. Okay. And look, whatever side of the road that you're on, it doesn't matter. Okay. That's where you're meant to be. And that's as long as you're doing the work, you have to show up for yourself. Right now, the universe, of course, is not letting us not show up. And the more we attempt to hide or shy away from it, the more a tower moment it's going to be, the more it's going to come crashing and crumbling down, because Pluto is the planet of death and transformation. This is the death of the ego. Okay. A lot of people are going to be experiencing ego deaths in this next couple of weeks. A lot of people are going to be seeing things about themselves that maybe they don't want to see. Don't let that shit stop you. Don't let that stop. Don't let that shut you down. Okay. You have to stand up into it. Chiron and Mars, again, conjunct. They're going to be staying conjunct for a few days. And today, in fact, the moon is going to be conjuncting Uranus, and all that is trine over to Pluto and Jupiter. So this is a lot of energy going into emotional awareness, right? Understanding where we're at and why we're there. And even if you don't get a true, clear answer, the intuitive insight is going to come. It's up to you whether you go into it and listen to it and take steps in that direction of that internal intuitive guidance. Okay. Very, very important. And this is going to be uncomfortable. There's just no way around it. All right. Step into the discomfort, because this is essentially, this next 2 weeks is what's going to carve your energy into that abundance manifesting machine. Okay. This is where that is coming into play. So step into it, and you don't need to know how, you don't even know what you need to step into. It's just going to sort of happen if you stop trying to figure it out. Control dynamics are a big no-no right now. Okay. I mean, well, you can have them, but they're not going to work. All right. You try right now with all this cardinal and mutable energy, changing around, this is it's getting going while it's breaking down and breaking apart. There's, death and rebirth while there's transmutation happening. There's a rewiring of our souls, guys. This is very, very deep, intense, energetic work. So it's not about doing something. It's about undoing the doing, right? So whatever it is, I got to do this work, I got to make this happen, I got to figure this out. It's the opposite of that. So whatever it is that you've been doing that clearly is not working, just stop. Just stop. Stop trying to figure out. But the work is to allow yourself to be okay not trying to figure it out, right? And that is actually work too. When you're always constantly racking your head and in your head about shit and trying to make it make sense, the work is to breathe. The work is to clear your mind. The work is to meditate. The work is to do yoga. The work is to go out in nature and just appreciate what's right in front of you. Okay, that is the work. The work is to, identify your triggers, do your best to come at things from a place of love and compassion for yourself. And a big part of what's going on in the world right now is not falling victim or falling a perpetrator to people's shit, people shaming other people all over the place with this whole mask thing. Fuck that. Don't let that shit, rock you down. Like hold your boundaries. If people are, being dicks or being acting to you in a way that you would not want to act to yourself, then call them out on that shit. Don't let people phase you like that. We have Venus now moving pretty good. It's still sesquiquadrate over to Jupiter and Pluto. So a lot of things about relationships coming up and about communities, about our relationship to money and abundance, big time. And of course, now Mercury is going direct. It's still basically staying still. So it's going to take, another 3 to 5 days, for Mercury to start making some real moves and getting going there. But we're going to see things start to move forward now. Aha moments, clarity coming, things making more sense, dots connecting. And as we clear these energies from our heart and from our mind, the good things are going to come in, guys. Like this is the time where we're reaping our benefits of our karma. So, stay true to your heart, stay true to yourself, stand in your power, and just take it one day at a time, one thought at a time, even. I know I'm doing a practice right now from one of my coaches that I talk to, but looking myself in my eyes in the mirror and telling myself, hey, I love you. It's little things like that really do go a long way. Sometimes you need that love from yourself, right? So take it slow, take it solid. We got to have that foundation. Okay. So build that foundation and trust and love yourself enough to hold those solid boundaries. Trust and love means staying true to yourself, not letting people walk all over you. Okay. A lot of empaths let people walk all over them, and that's a big no-no too. All right. So if this information resonates with you, please join my opportunity community. It's absolutely amazing in there. If you'd like a reading from me or some spiritual health coaching, or download my free ebook, you can get that all at my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. Tune into my live today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And other than that, guys, I will see you tomorrow. All right. Much love and respect. Have a great day. Namaste.